Welcome to TC Weekly. This week, Undercover talks to one of the counselors, the good, the bad, and the awful try octopus, while Food Ventures enjoys some foods from Nukio Thai. Decent Exposure talks movies and music, Impact Point brings you sports news and the weird and the wacky, and the How-Tos talk money.
Welcome to this week's episode of Uncovered. This week we meet with Nukio Thai, academic advisor, and we learn a little bit more about him and how he helps each student.
My name is Nukio Thai. I'm an academic advisor here at NWTC. I went to UW Oshkosh and graduated with a bachelor's degree there and have been working in the employment and training field for over 10 years, and then was working with NWTC at a different department before resuming my role as an academic advisor. As an advisor, our main role is to have that connection with our program students, because sometimes with college, it can be big where students may not know who to go to. And as an academic advisor, students can have a point of contact where they can certainly go to that person for any questions or any concerns that they may have. And we are here to assist you to make sure that you succeed as a student. We also provide resources to help you to be able to take advantage of what we offer here to help you as a student. And also just making sure that you are on track to graduating in a timely manner. Well, some of the things that students may not be aware are the resources that we provide here. So that's why we tend to email students to let them know the resources. Sometimes we get students that come in here, they may not know what resources are available, that during the conversation, if there are certain things that I can't be able to assist, I can certainly refer them to those resources so that they can get the assistance that they need to help them with their unmet needs. I've always appreciated helping people, and that was something that was my strength. Even as a youth, I always enjoyed helping others, and this is, I would say, a privilege, and also it's certainly something that I enjoy doing, is to help others, especially in the educational institution here, helping students to progress in their program, and seeing them complete their educational goal is just rewarding for me. And just sometimes to hear students, they call me back or email me back, as far as how much they appreciate my help and assisting them throughout their stay here, that they certainly, mention that, and that really is a reward for me.
Last week we asked, what's behind this door? What's behind the black door in CB 119? It leads outside. Next week we find out what's behind this door. Is it a storage room, a classroom, or an office? Check back next week to find out what's behind this door, along with another behind-the-scenes look at NWTC. This has been Uncovered.
I'm Torrin Gotterstead.
And I am Perry Lee.
Where we taste the foods that are good for you,
The ones that are bad for you but taste good,
and the ones that are just plain awful. I had quite the smile going on there.
the good. Strawberries. Sweet, delicious berries, rich in vitamins and nutrients. Controls heart rate and blood pressure. And now for the good. Gotta go first.
Fine, go first. After you.
Just reach in first. You son of a...
I thought these were going to be bad because they were sitting in the car all day.
No, it's good.
However, that was a very solid strawberry bite.
I heard that, it was a crunch.
Today for the bad, we'll be trying honey buns. A delicious pastry covered in honey is one of Little Debbie's many products and has 230 calories and is very high in fat. And now for the bad. Honey buns! Honey buns! Yeah. I'm so surprised no one's made a song called Honey Buns yet. Well, I bet you someone's made a song called Honey Buns,
It just hasn't made it.
but it's just not, probably not clean.
Yeah, you probably can't play that on the show.
No.
Let's make one up now.
Honey Buns!
Honey buns. And the awful. Today we'll be having octopus. High in iron, high in protein, and low in calories. And dates back to ancient times. And now for the awful.
Octopus? You're going first.
Yeah. That's a big chunky piece.
Oh my god. Oh, I smell it. I smell it. This is gonna suck.
Get it, Tori! Get it, Tori!
Get in there. Get in there.
Ah.
I ain't bad at all. Actually.
Actually, yeah. No, I'm actually. Oh no, I take it back. No.
What we got here?
Alright.
All it tastes is garlic, and I'm not a fan of garlic.
This doesn't look like octopus. Where's the tentacles? Where's the head?
These are tentacles.
These are the tentacles?
Yeah.
I'm Perry Lee,
And I'm Tori Goddison.
and we'll see you next week.
Hi, I'm Austin,
And I'm Linda.
and welcome to this week's episode of Food Ventures. Today we are going to be talking about Nukio Thai, located on South Broadway on the west side of Green Bay. And it is a Thai restaurant, as stated in its name, and on its menu are some dishes like the Thai roll, rice, noodles, soups, and even some kinds of curry. So Linda, when you went to the restaurant to get the food, what would you say, how would you describe the environment, or what's something you'd say about it?
It was a quaint restaurant. It was decorated with a Vietnamese theme. It had the fireplace, kind of glass candle area, and it was quaint.
Well, sounds like a nice place to take the family. So let's move on to the next portion of the segment. Well, now we are going to try the entrees we chose to sample from Nukio Thai. And the two we chose to sample were the spicy basil fried rice, which is right here. And then we are also going to try the chicken layab, which is right here. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. And the spicy basil fried chicken is this dish right here is mixed with pork, corn, peas, onion, carrots, Thai basil, and chili paste. And then the chicken layab over here is mixed with onion, cilantro, scallion, mint, lemongrass, and tossed in Thai spice. So now I guess we can try the dishes. Linda.
Let's try these. What do you think?
I don't know. I think mine's pretty good.
Is it? Really?
It doesn't taste as bad as it smells, according to you, but
Mine is spicy, but it's a healthy dish. There's not a lot of sauce, and a lot of veggies in there, so it is pretty health conscious.
I'd recommend mine to anyone who wanted to head on over to Nukio Thai. What about you?
Yeah, I think that this is a light dish that she did mention that it's one of the most popular dishes, so it's
All right, well, that does it for this week's episode of Food Ventures. Join us next week where we're going to venture on over to the Mandarin Garden and check that off our list of exotic eateries in Green Bay. I'm Austin Deming.
And I'm Linda Gonzalez.
And this is Food Ventures.
Hello and welcome to Decent Exposure. Today we talk about trolls.
And Jesus.
Hello and welcome. I'm Kyle Tappa, joined by my partner in crime, Caitlin Klein. How are you doing today, Caitlin?
Fantastic. How about you, Kyle?
I am doing awesome. Thank you for asking. So, I was thinking, this idea came to me in a dream. What if we only did one film instead of
read
two?
my mind.
You had the same
Yes,
dream?
I had the same dream.
That's crazy. Anyways, I think we should do that for this episode, just to consolidate things, confine things to a shorter time span. So let's get started. What's your one film?
My film is Jesus Henry Christ.
Okay,
Yes.
starting off strong. Okay, I like it.
It's a movie about this kid who was artificially conceived, and he's a little strange.
As most artificially conceived children are.
And they find his biological father, and he also has a child who is also a little strange.
Okay, was it?
It's in the genes.
I guess the strange is passed down.
And the group of 4 people, they're all kind of like lost, and they come together and they find themselves.
Okay, so it's a happy-go-lucky film. Okay.
And some strange things, though.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. All right. What would you rate it on our scale of awesomeness?
It's I'd have to give it a rent. I'd say see it, but it's not a movie that I would watch over and over again.
Yeah, so like once you see it, you're like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I got my fill of Jesus Under Christ. We're good. All right. So like on a scale of 1 to 10, you'd say, be like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, sounds good.
How about you?
All right. Well, you better strap in because this one's a doozy. This one is called Troll Hunter. Now it's a Norwegian film. It's subtitled, so if you don't like to read, then I'm sorry, you're out of luck. But I strongly recommend seeing it. It's about film students over in Norway making a documentary about troll sightings over in Norway, because everyone knows trolls exist. Right, Torin? Trolls! Yep, see, he knows. He's from Norway. He knows. All right, so they go on this. They follow this guy who's actually a troll hunter, and they see their first troll, and they keep following him, and they get more and more trouble, and it's a fantastic movie. Yeah.
Just that name alone, you have to see it.
Exactly, you have to see it at least once because it's called Troll Hunter. And because it's so awesome, I recommend you buy it because it's that great. You're just going to want to watch it again because the CGI for the trolls is amazing. They just create these huge, like 50-foot trolls that just destroy everything.
So any good bands you want to tell these people about?
Absolutely. They're a band called The Athletics. Now, they're a smaller band. But boy, do they make up for it in their sound. They have huge guitar sounds, like awesome delay and reverbs and whatnot. And the singer is just an angel when he belts out his vocals on any of their records. All of them are good. I strongly recommend The Athletics. How about you, Caitlin?
There's this band called AC Slade and the Dark Party. At their core, they're a rock band.
I would hope they'd be a rock band because, you know, if anything else, I would question their morals as a band.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of elements of like punk and electronic weaved into it.
So it's like a dream catcher of rock, punk, and electronic.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Check them out, AC Slade and The Dark Party. Thank you for watching this episode of Decent Exposure. Big shout out to my friend Carl Delane for providing all the music today. If you want, check out his SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/CarlDelane. And don't forget to email us any suggestions on movies or musicians you want us to review or just expose. And our email is decentexposure@gmail.com. As always, I'm Kyle Tappa.
And I'm Caitlin Klein.
You guys have a wonderful life, everyone. You've just been decently exposed.
Go team!
Hey, and welcome to an all-new show of Impact Point. With your host, I'm Jordan Ryan.
And I'm Samuel Holford. Get ready for a crazy show full of news, gossip, and the weird.
Hey, it's time for your weekly blitz. In Packer news, the defense played a great game on Sunday and held the Lions to only 9 points. They extended their winning streak against them to 23 games. In other news, the Broncos beat the Cowboys 51-48 after a last-second field goal. And Tony Romo threw for over 500 yards, but included an interception at the end of the game. And in baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers have claimed their spot in the NLCS, and they will start their series either against the St. Louis Cardinals or the Pittsburgh Pirates on Friday.
This week on The Dirt, we have a former NFL superstar, Braylon Edwards. This dude is 6'3" and over 200 pounds, and he decided to attack a photographer outside of a Detroit nightclub. The photographer is pissed about the situation and plans to pursue the case. This week on Wacky Sports, got a roll of cheese, got a hill to throw it down, got men to break their crown? They call it cheese rolling. What is it? They take rolls of cheese, you roll them down a hill, and then you try to hurt yourself as you roll down a hill after it. I think you get extra points if you get the cheese at the end of the hill. Why do this? I don't know, but it looks like lots of fun and really dangerous. It's like a mosh pit rolling down a hill. Check that out.
All right, well, that's it for Impact Point this week, but tune in next week for an all-new show filled with sports, news, gossip, and everything in between.
And here's this week's Impact Point.
Hello everyone and welcome to the How To segment. This week we will be teaching you how to save money.
Hi guys!
Hello everyone, we're the How To's, and if you didn't realize from our previous episode, our segment is about teaching you how to do things in everyday life, especially if you're a college student.
And we go from funny to serious, but always entertaining.
So this week we're going to show you how to save money.
Check us out!
Picking up change may seem like a waste of time, but if you put it into a jar and collect the change over time, you may be surprised just how quickly the money adds up.
I'm so poor. If only I had money. I know! Yes! A nickel and a penny.
Whenever you get the chance, bring food from home to eat on the go. Even if you pay for your food from home, you save a lot of money versus always eating out.
In this day and age, the price of buying something on the internet is often cheaper than buying from a store. It's also incredibly fast and easy to compare prices from different retailers online versus traveling to the various stores, one at a time.
Could you hear? Ooh, $2 off. Yes. Ooh, buy two, get one free.
With these tips, you should be well on your way to having more money in your wallet and your bank account.